All right, coaches, we got an explosive hip hinge workout plan for today. And I want to highlight our explosive hip hinge. So you're going to see that we have a 3 rounds for quality group starting off with, and then we're going to get into some high volume EMOMs. But both of them are going to include, in the first group, a kettlebell swing, and in the second group, a dumbbell hang clean. So I want to highlight the hip hinge in both of these. And I would like you as coaches to make sure that we're addressing this in the explanation of the workout. So talking about the kettlebell swing, we talk about the kettlebell swing a lot. We perform them a lot within our hip hinge dominated programming. Let's just making sure that we're going to hit a couple key points here. So first one is it's not just a hinge of the hips when we're performing these. It's also going to be a little bit of a squat. Now, it's not going to be a squat that we commonly correct where they're just dropping down and coming tall. We're never going to let the hands drop below the knees, but we do need to sink the hips. We need to sink the hips with the hands staying right underneath the hips so that we can get an appropriate explosive hip hinge out of this movement. We need to think about the trajectory of the kettlebell. So not only are we correcting often the squat, but how about the back of the kettlebell? Do you guys see this within your class often where they're kind of getting that little bit of a swing underneath where the kettlebell is almost hitting up in the butt? We need to take that out. Something you can do sometimes is stand behind them with a ab mat and you're kind of right underneath their butt, trying to get them to reach to that point, because what's going on is they're just bumping the car door shut and they're not getting any squat at all. We need to sit back into that hinge with the weight balanced over the feet and then stand tall fast, right? So we're going back underneath the hips and then straight out in front. And what we're doing now is thinking about the trajectory of that kettlebell going in a straight line, back underneath the hips, right out in front. It's not this long arc, okay? So now we've explained that. We've explained that in the explanation of the workout. They're going to perform that 3 rounds for quality. We're going to make sure that we're cueing them throughout the 3 rounds, making sure they're doing it correctly, not dropping the hands below the knees, not hitting their butt with the kettlebell. Great, they got it down. Well, now you're going to see in the next EMOMs, we have a dumbbell hang power clean. Make sure they are duplicating that hip hinge with this hang power clean, because the same thing will happen with the hang power clean. All of a sudden, we're just going straight down and up and throwing those dumbbells out in front and curling, or same way, right? We need to sink down and stand tall fast. So we're making sure that those dumbbells are coming straight up, powering straight up, whether you're muscling them up so there's no drop underneath or whether they're actually dropping underneath. It's still going to be the same path. Focus on that today. Those are your coaching cues. Hope they work out well.